So here we are at Dice Tower East 2024, and my friend Nigel here just finished playing Earth. I want him to give us a brief overview because he's told me that this is like Furnace on steroids. So give us a brief overview, Nigel. What are we looking at here?
So it's a combination of tableau building and engine building. We all have an island, and that island has a climate and an ecosystem, and these determine starting resources and some ongoing benefits and some end game scoring points. These are for the individuals. We each have a board like this, and then we have scoring abilities for the end of the game based on animals that we're attracting to our islands, and further ecosystem scoring on this, which applies to all players. We're then building a tableau of flora, plants in other words.
Basically your island here.
Yeah, this is our island, and it grows to 4x4. And each round you take one of these 4 actions. You're either planting or composting or watering or growing. And everyone plays in every round. The person who selects the action gets the top benefit, and everybody else gets the bottom benefit. And then, once you've taken those benefits, everybody gets to run what I call their engine in the appropriate color. So, for example, here, if I played blue, I would take 6 sprouts, which are these little sprouty things. They give you points.
Because the blue there matches the blue here.
Well, that the first benefit is taking 6 sprouts and 2 soil.
Yes.
Soil is kind of a currency. That's some soil there. And then I would run all my blues and my rainbows. So I would go here first, draw 2 cards because I chose it. Then I would run this card and get that benefit. Then I would run the rainbow, this blue, this blue. So if you arrange your cards really well, you can get a very powerful little engine running for each and every color, and that makes your turns very efficient.
So at the end of the game, it's mostly, what is it, scoring then? You're trying to...
Everybody scores based on what they've claimed, and this is kind of a first past the post. The first person to fill 2 columns got 15 points, the second person got 11, the third got 8. The first person to complete their grid, which triggers the end game, gets 7 points. So there's points to be had for all of these, and then points for these, and then points on the cards as well, and then points for the sprouts. Every one of those is worth 1. Points for the trees that we've grown during the game, and you can get bonus points for completing it. You get a canopy on the top, then you get slightly more points. That's about it.
Yeah, it's
You have a compost heap, which is just plants that you've discarded that are rotting down. That's a point for each of those.
Okay, that's compost.
That's compost, yeah.
But they're just game cards that you discard.
That I've discarded into compost, yeah.
But there's also a discard pile.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to throw them away. You don't get to compost
And then you just play for highest score, I suppose.
Yeah.
However you get your engine going,
Yeah.
so you can generate the best things for your island, grow the trees, and all this other stuff.
Get lots of sprouts. I was doing really well on blue because not only was I getting sprouts, which are a point each, I was generating a whole bunch of other sprouts with my engine, and I was getting like 9 or 10 points per blue turn.
Right.
Even when someone else chose it, I was still getting this stuff. So it's really good.
Well, thanks, Nigel. It's a really cool game, Earth. Go get one.